Hi everybody, Alexandre with you. This week I'm taking the time to explain you how to reorganize or rearrange icons or apps on your iOS mobile home screen. So for iPhone, iPad and iPod using VoiceOver. Two different methods are available, the traditional drag and drop, and the other one is to use rotor action menu. And with this second one, it's going to be easier for you if you're totally blind to rearrange your different apps and icons to make a small cleanup. Enjoy! Since the beginning of iOS, it is possible to rearrange applications on iPhone, iPad, as well as iPod Touch. However, for some VoiceOver users, it's a bit difficult to do so. And since iOS 10, Apple has launched a new system that allows to move apps on your home screen without any issues with VoiceOver. And this is what I'm gonna show you, how to drag and drop app using the whole system as well as the new one. So I have right here an iPhone 6s and running iOS 11. So I'd like to show you this, and I'm actually on my home screen.
Messages.
Like we can hear messages.
Calendar, Thursday, June 20. Photos.
And now I have
Camera.
a layout that is quite usual to everybody. So let's see how to rearrange an app. So before everything, please note that your home screen is a grid and it is usually 5 rows by 4 columns. And we'll see a bit later how folders are arranged. And the dock, the bottom line of all the pages of icons you'll have on your home screen contains usually 4 icons. This is information valid for iPhone users. If you are using an iPad, it can be a bit different. So, first of all, let's say that I want to move and rearrange, let's say
Dock,
in
music,
my dock,
music.
I have the music icon. If I want to remove it from the dock, what I'm going to do, I'll first of all touch the icon.
Music.
And then I'll make sure my rotor is set to action.
Characters, actions.
By default, it is. If it's not, make sure the rotor is set to action. Then I'll flick down and we'll see together the options available.
Edit mode. Activate, edit mode.
So I have 2 options there. The activate, which is the default option. So if you double click, it's going to open the application by itself. Or if you launch the edit mode, you'll be able in this mode to drag and drop icons and rearrange them. So I'll double click on edit.
Started editing.
Here we go. Started editing. So from now, I can continue swiping down or up, and we'll see that more actions have been added.
Delete. Drag music. Activate, stop editing apps. Delete.
So now I can delete the app. I can also
drag music.
So if I want to start dragging it,
stop editing apps.
And stop editing apps. It's an option that will allows me to return to the previous mode. So I'll select drag.
Drag music.
Here we go, double clicking. And now we just heard a small sound like confirming that we can now drag the application. And
Safari
let's
is
say
editing.
that I want to put
editing.
it
Page 2 of 6. Settings is editing.
on my
Page 3 of 6.
page
FaceTime is editing.
5,
Page 4 of 6.
which
Color
is
reader
the
is editing.
last
In
page
iCloud.
that I have. By the way, please note that now we are hearing page 6 because when you are
Page
in
5 of 6.
edit
Voice
mode,
stream. Page 6 of 6. Empty page.
it's gonna add all the time an empty page. So if you want to create a new page, you'll have the possibility to do so. So that's why there's an empty page at the end of my pages that contain some application.
Page 5 of
So
6.
I'll
Voice
select
stream is editing.
page 5.
Page 5. Sonos Def is editing.
And
Easy Reader is editing.
let's say I
Actions
want to
available.
put music between Easy Reader and my Sono application. So if I swipe down,
Stop editing apps. Add to drag session. Drop music before Easy Reader. Drop music after Easy. Drop ready. Create new. Drop music. Drop ready.
and
Drop music after. Drop ready.
yes, drop before, drop after, and yes, VoiceOver repeat all the time, drop ready. I think it's a kind of bug, but even if it's doing this, you'll have the possibility to drop before and after. Maybe you'll have to like swipe up or down a couple of times before being able to hear the complete sentence.
Create new folder with Easy Reader and music. Drop
I
ready.
can create a new folder because actually I am on Easy Reader. So if I click this, I'll create by default a new folder.
Cancel drag.
Cancel drag.
Activate. Stop editing apps. Add to drag session.
So
Drop music before Easy Reader. Drop ready.
I'll select
Drop music after Easy Reader. Drop ready.
after Easy Reader, double clicking.
Drop complete.
There we go. And to complete app editing, you'll need to press the home button.
Finished editing. Voice stream.
There we go. Then if I have a look to my
Doc. Mail. Page 5 of 5.
page
Adjustable.
5,
Sonos Def.
here's the Sonos Def,
Music.
music,
Easy Reader.
and Easy Reader. So now you can see that music has been put between the app that I'd like. This is pretty cool because with the whole method that we'll see at the end of this, it's going to be a bit more complicated to perform. And before everything, I'd like to show you how to create a folder.
Page 4 of 5.
Let's-
Color. Page 3 of 5.
Come back to page 1.
Maps.
Which is in reality page 2 because now page 1 is to the screen.
Wallet.
And let's see
Maps.
that
Messages.
I'll
Calendar. Thursday.
grab
Doc. Phone. Mail. 4,300. Phone. Page. Settings. Health. Home. TV. iBooks. App Store. iTunes Store.
iTunes and App Store as well
Reminders.
as
6 notes. Wallet.
Wallet. Okay, I want to create a folder with these 3 apps. So first of all, what I'm gonna do, I'll put my focus on Wallet. I'll swipe down,
Edit mode.
edit mode, double click.
Started editing.
Then I'll flick down,
Drag wallet.
drag Wallet, clicking.
Messages. Is editing.
Here we go. Yes, it's gonna repeat all the time the first icon on the page because it will remove virtually the wallet because actually it's moving.
Calendar. Is photos.
So if
is
I
editing.
flick right,
Camera. Is maps. Is edit. Clock. Is weather. Is stocks. Is notes. Is reminders. Is iTunes Store. App Store. Is iBooks. Is TV. Is edited. Home. Is edit. Health. Is edited. Settings. Is editing. Page 2 of 6. Settings. Is
no more wallet. Okay.
Health.
So
Is
now
home. Is TV. iBooks. Is App Store. iTunes Store. Is
I'll
editing.
go ahead and select the iTunes Store and I'll add this one to my dragging session.
Stop editing apps. Add to drag session.
Here we go. Double clicking.
Dragging 2 items. App Store. Is editing.
Now I'm
14 updates
dragging
available.
2 items.
Reminder. App Store. Is editing.
And let's say I want to create the folder with App Store. I have actually 2 items that are selected. I'm actually on App Store. If I flick down,
Stop editing apps. Add to drag session. Drop wallet. iTunes Store before App Store. Drop wallet. iTunes. Drop. Create new folder with app. Drop ready. Can't create new folder with app. Drop ready.
this is the bug that I'm talking about.
Create new folder with drop ready. Drop wallet. Drop ready. Can't create new folder with app. Drop ready. Drop wallet. iTunes
I know
Store.
I am on the right icon.
Create new folder with app. Drop ready. Create new folder. Drop ready.
Okay, but unfortunately create folder with, I'm just unable to hear App Store. But if I double tap,
Creating folder. Messages. Is editing.
here we go.
Calendar. Is editing.
Then
Thursday.
if I
June.
complete the editing by pressing the home button,
Finished editing. Page 2 of
then
5.
I
Settings.
should now find a folder on my home page.
Health. Home. TV. iBooks. Folder. 3 apps. 14 new items.
Okay, it's a no-name folder. It's just called folder. I'll go ahead and double click.
folder, heading, wallet, iTunes Store, App Store, App Store, 14 updates available.
And my 3 apps are now inside the folder, so that's pretty cool. Now, what I'll gonna do, I'll rename the folder. So I'll start again the editing.
Edit mode.
Flicking down, double clicking.
Started editing.
So now I am in edit mode. And then at the top of the window,
Full clear text. Folder name. Folder. Text field.
all right, I'll go ahead and clear text.
Clear text. Button. Folder name. Text field is editing.
And
Insertion
now
point at start.
I can give a new name to my folder. Purchase.
Finish text. Purchase. Heading. Wallet.
And it is done. So I can complete the edit.
Messages.
There we go.
Page
And
2 of 5.
on my home screen,
Settings. Health. Home. TV. iBooks. Purchase folder. 3 apps. 14 new items.
and it's now ready to use. If I want to add an app to my folder, it's going to be the exact same thing.
iBooks.
Let's grab iBook,
Edit mode.
flicking down, edit mode, double
Started
clicking,
editing. Delete.
flicking
Drag
down,
iBooks.
drag iBooks,
Messages. Is editing.
then
Set
I'll
health.
touch
Is home. Is TV. Purchase folder. Purchase folder.
Purchase
Is
folder.
editing. 3 apps.
Flicking
14
down.
new Stop editing apps. Add to drag session. Drop iBooks before purchase folder. Drop iBooks after purchase. Add iBooks to purchase folder.
double clicking,
4 apps. 14 new items.
and it's done. So if I complete the editing, pressing
Finished
the
editing.
home button,
Messages. Messages. Page 2. Set health. Home. TV. Purchase folder. Remind. Purchase folder. 4 apps. 14. Purchase.
All right.
Heading.
I'm done.
Wallet. iTunes Store. App Store. iBooks. iBooks.
All right. And if I want to remove an app from my folder, I can also do so.
App Store. iTunes Store. Wallet.
Let's remove wallet,
Edit
flicking
mode.
down, edit mode, double
Started
clicking,
editing. Drag wallet.
flicking down, drag wallet. I can go ahead and close the folder using the Z gestures. So like putting 2 fingers on your screen, swipe left, right, left.
Messages. Is
It is
editing.
now closing the folder.
Calendar. Photos. Camera.
Let's
is editing.
say I want to put it between photo and camera. So I'll place it before camera, flicking down.
Stop editing app. Add to drag session. Drop wallet before drop ready. Drop wallet after camera. Add to drop wallet before drop ready.
Before.
Drop complete.
Clicking, ending session
Finished editing.
by
Messages.
pressing the home button.
Calendar. Photos. Wallet. Camera.
And we're all set. Now, if I want to create a folder inside my dock, it is possible to do so. However, I'll not be able to generate my folder directly inside the dock. So I'll have, first of all, to create it outside the dock. Then after that, drag the folder inside the dock. So let's do it with
Maps.
my
Clock. Web. Stocks.
purchase folder.
Notes. Remind. Purchase. TV. Purchase folder. 3
Flicking
apps.
down.
14 new. Edit mode.
Edit mode.
Started editing. Drag purchase folder.
Drag purchase folder. There we go. Then I'll touch my dock.
Dock. Mail. Safari. Phone. Is
I have
editing.
3 icons, so I have place in my dock to put the folder in.
Mail. Is at Safari. Is
So
editing.
let's put it after Safari. Flicking down.
Stop editing app. Add to drag session. Drop purchase before drop ready. Drop purchase after drop complete.
Perfect. Double clicking. Ending
Finished
session
editing.
by pressing
Messages.
the home button.
Calendar. Thursday. Dock. Phone.
Then if I explore again my dock, phone,
Mail. 4,383. Safari.
Safari,
Purchase folder.
And
3 apps.
the purchase folder. If you're trying to drag an icon inside the dock or inside a page, and if you don't have place to put the icon, you'll be stuck. It's not gonna allow you to put the icon. Usually, if you're trying to put the icon on an application page, let's say page 2, page 3, whatever, it's just gonna place the icon on the next page. Or like if you're trying to put it at the middle of a page, like the last icon of the page that will be full will be pushed to the next page. Regarding the dock, Usually, it's not gonna allow to do so.
Settings.
Let's try with settings. I'll try to put it inside my dock now that I have 4 items.
Edit mode. Started editing. Drag settings. Messages is dock. Phone is mail is editing.
Let's put it between phone and mail.
Stop editing app. Add to drag session. Cancel drag. Activate. Stop editing app. Add to drag set. Cancel drag. Activate.
I can't.
Cancel drag.
So cancel drag.
Finished editing. Messages.
Pressing the home button, or you can also select finish editing or stop editing function in the router. You have both possibility. So it's not allowing you to place another icon inside the dock if it is full. So be aware of this. Regarding folders, they are containing 9 icons per page. So it's a grid 3 by 3. However, if you have a page selector in a folder, because yes, a folder can contain multiple pages, the bottom right icon will be the page selector. So that's how folder works. By the way, in a folder at this time, you cannot create subfolders. It's really bad. Yes, I know. I'll appreciate to be able to generate subfolder inside a level 1 folder. Let's say it like this. But at this time, unfortunately, it is not possible. But even if you are able to create folders, I was having on my personal iPhone approximately 12 pages of icons, and then I was able to merge them all in 2 simple pages. So this is something really cool. Now, I'd like to show you how it is possible to move icon using the traditional drag and drop. So,
FaceTime.
I am actually on FaceTime. I will double tap and hold with one finger.
Started editing. On calculator.
And
on
now
podcast,
I am
watch, on
moving
on Apple Store.
my finger on the screen.
Will offline square. Row will create folder with antidote.
And if
Creating productivity folder. Off antidote. Row 2, column 2.
All right.
Clear text button. Antidote. FaceTime.
Now
Editing.
I have created a folder with Antidote and FaceTime because I've dragged the icon of FaceTime on the icon of Antidote, and I left my finger there, so it automatically generates a folder with FaceTime and Antidote. I'll come back to page 1
calculator
just to show you.
Messages. Calendar.
I'll
messages.
do the same thing with messages. I'll double tap and hold.
Started editing.
Move my finger. Sometimes we need also to release
on photos,
double
on
tap
maps,
again.
Off notes. Row on health.
I'll bring
on
messages.
Settings. Off settings. Row 4, column 2.
Row 4, column 2. I'll release.
Calendar. Photos is page 2. Messages. Settings. Health. Home is
and now we can see
calendar
that
is
the first
calendar.
icon at the top left is no longer messages.
Calendar.
But calendar. So there's some ways you can use to drag and drop icon. I'll
page
grab again messages, double
editing.
tap
Character
and
mode.
holding. Then I'll
messages.
push it
Row 4,
to the
column,
extreme
icon
right.
border.
Icon approaching border.
On GarageBand. On Spotify.
Oh,
on Sunua.
and
On Zello.
it switched
on nearby icon
to
approaching border.
the
On Bria. On C. On
the
nearby.
other
will create
page.
folder with on just on do it right. On Easy Reader. I
I'll
move
try
into
to
page
find
6.
a place.
Row 6. Column 4.
I'm now on page
Row 5.
6.
Column 4.
I'll release it right there, okay? Then
Finished
I'll
editing.
stop editing.
Page 6 of messages.
And now messages is on page 6. So as soon as I'll grab the icon near the border of the screen, it's gonna switch page. I know it's not really easy to do so with VoiceOver. Sometimes we are missing some hints, but like sometimes it can be easier in some situation to be able to use the regular drag and drop, but with the new feature of iOS 10 that was implemented in iOS 10, it is greatly better to be able to move icons across the screen like we did before. I just want to show you the whole way to do it, because if you are used with it, maybe you'll find it easier, or in some situation, if the VoiceOver drag and drop is not working as expected, you may also use this feature. By the way, if you are having an iPhone that handles also 3D touch, you need to make sure to, when you perform the double click and holding, and when dragging the icon, pay attention. Don't push or don't put so much pressure on the screen, because it's not gonna only move the icon, but it can activate the app, because in some situation 3D touch can react to the gestures you are doing. So make sure to pay attention to this. You really need to double tap and hold smoothly and smoothly drag the app like on your screen to prevent a 3D touch activation. If you are having difficulties dragging some application, if 3D touch is turned on, please keep in mind that you can all the time turn it off by going into Settings, General, and Accessibility. You'll have the possibility to turn 3D touch off there. And if you want to reset to factory your home screen, you can also do so by going into
Settings. Bluetooth, cellular, first carry, note, do not, general, general, selected, setting, restrictions.
And now we'll need to go at the bottom of the screen by, I'll do it. You can use the flick right gestures, but I'll do it faster by swiping up with 3 fingers.
Rows 8 to 18, rows 8 to 18 of 18.
Okay, I am.
Shut down, reset button.
Then near the bottom of the screen, just before shutdown, I'll find an option called Reset.
Selected,
if I click
general,
there.
reset all settings, erase all content in setting, reset network settings, reset keyboard dictionary, reset home screen layout button.
Reset home screen layout. This is the one that I want. Double clicking.
Alert, this will reset your home screen layout to factory defaults.
This will reset your home screen to factory settings.
Reset home screen button. Cancel.
So now I can click on reset home screen or cancel. Oh,
reset
good.
home screen button.
Clicking reset home screen.
Reset home screen layout button. Reset location.
And here we go. So I can press the home button.
Settings. Mail. 4000.
Then
mail.
If I touch the top left corner, now it is mail.
Calendar. Photos. Camera. Maps. Clock. Weather. Home. Notes. Stocks. Reminders. TV. App Store, iTunes Store, iBooks, Health, Wallet, Settings, page 2 of 5.
Like you can see, there's no more folders that we've just created before. So that's the way you should do if you're having a couple of issues, or if you perform some modification on your home screen, you want to reset it by default, it's going to work this way. And please keep in mind that when you reset by default, not page 1 and 2 that contains Apple apps, but your personal apps should be filtered in alphabetical order. So in some situation, that can also help to quickly find an application by just resetting to default layout if you're not creating any kind of folder or arrangement. So I think this is it for this podcast episode. Hope it's gonna help you organizing your smartphone. If you have some questions, comment, you can still write to us or give us a phone call. You'll find all our contact detail at the end of this episode. And please keep in mind that we are also offering training on assistive technologies. You can find information on our website or by giving us a call. So hope you've enjoyed this podcast. It was Alexandre signing out. Before the end of this podcast, I would like to say thank you for your loyalty to this series of podcasts on assistive technologies. I would also like to thank our loyal collaborator. As a reminder, I would like to inform you that Canadialog will not provide free technical support on product presented during these shows and that are not sold directly by Canadialog. Please note that our podcasts are now available on our website, YouTube, iTunes, as well as on Victor devices by consulting the North American English suggested podcast list from Humanware. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can contact us via email at podcastwithiness@canadialog.com. That is PODCASTS at CANADIALOG.com, or by phone on our toll-free number at 1-888-730-0003. Again, 1-888-730-0003, extension 555, extension 555. I also invite you to visit our website, which contains a lot of useful information at www.canadialog.com. You can also visit us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Thanks for listening.